Welcome. On behalf of The Point of Balance, I'm Pamela Cushman. Today, I'd like to share with you a technique that'll help you move forward in your life. Have you had something that's been on your mind or a part of your life that you would like to change? Or maybe something that's just getting in the way of your success? Have you tried talking to your family and friends and they have great advice, but it just doesn't fit for who you are? If that's the case, the following exercise that I'm going to share with you will be very beneficial to you. Please take a moment and get a piece of paper and something to write with. That way you'll get the most out of this exercise. Now that you have your piece of paper and pencil, make sure that you are very comfortable where you're sitting. It's okay if there are noises around you, but the quieter and less distractions, the better. One of the first things I'd like to ask of you is to center and balance yourself. If you already have a method for doing that, please go ahead and do so now. If you don't, I have an easy method for you. We're just going to take a couple of deep breaths together, hold the breath for a few moments, and then let it go. All right, let's do it now. So go ahead and close your eyes, take in a nice deep breath, hold the breath, and then let it out. Go ahead and make noise. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in, hold the breath, let it out. Breathe in, hold the breath, let it out. How do you feel? I know I feel a lot more relaxed. I hope you do too. So go ahead and grab your piece of paper. What we're going to work on today is a simple exercise that will help you clear out your mind clutter and figure out where to begin on moving your life forward. I want you to take your piece of paper and make a T-chart. The T-chart will have 2 words on it. On the right-hand side, I'd like you to write the word more, and on the left-hand side, I'd like you to write the word less. Okay, go ahead and make that T-chart. When you have that T-chart made, I'd like you to think about 3 to 5 different things that you would love to have more of in your life. Many times I hear that people want more time, money, better relationships, more vacations, a new job, anything like that. There is no wrong answer. All answers are right. So go ahead and write that down in the more column. So I'm going to write the word time, money, and vacations. You might have a larger list. Okay? Now that you have your list written on that side, what would you like to have less of in your life? We're going to write that on the other side of the column. Number one thing that I am told is that people want less stress in their life. You can copy me if you want, that's okay. But write 3 to 5 things that apply to you. Another thing that I hear people say that they want less of is physical pain, or maybe emotional pain. I'm going to write those things down. Okay, about 3 to 5 things is good. You can always repeat this exercise if you find your list is growing very long. Now what I'd like you to do is look at the more column and get a feeling for which thing on that list would be most beneficial for you at this time. So at my list, if I was doing this, I've got time, money, and vacations. Which would benefit my life more at this time? Time is very important to me, so I'm going to put a little star or maybe a happy face or maybe circle it, whatever is your favorite way of marking something, okay? And then money, yeah, that's important to me, but I won't have time. And time's really important to me. Vacations are important, but if I had more time, I could take vacations. So you know what? I'm going to decide on time. Time is the one that I want to focus on today. So now you find the one that you want to focus on today. Next, I'd like you to look at the less column. On the less column, look at your items that you have listed. I have stress. I want less stress in my life, less physical pain, and less emotional pain. I'm going to ask myself, and you ask yourself, which one of those would help me have more time? For me, stress would really be a big factor. So I'm gonna circle stress for right now, and then I'm going to ask myself further down the list. Physical pain, I would have more time, but stress is very, takes up a lot of my time. And same with emotional pain. I think if I was less stressed, I would have less emotional pain and a lot more time. So go ahead and decide on the top thing that you would like less of in your life that will help you reach your goal of having what you want more of, okay? So I've decided that less stress would give me more time. Yay, that sounds good, but now how do I do it? Well, that's the part we're going to work on next. What I'd like for you to do is put your pen and paper down just for a moment and have your pen handy, okay? I'm going to give you some directions and then you'll be able to practice this. I'd like you in a moment to close your eyes. I will ask you a question and I want you to listen for the first answer that pops in your mind. Some people call it inner wisdom, intuition, that little voice in your head, whatever you call it. And please, no censoring. Just whatever the answer is, let it be the right answer. Okay, so let's give that a try. So close your eyes and take in a nice deep breath. And I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you, if you want to have less stress in your life and more time, what would you be able to do this week that would be able to put you on that path? Listen for the answer. Open your eyes. Okay, what'd you hear? Write it down. Okay? Now, for some of you, if that was unclear or if you might need a little bit more time to do that, you could practice again on your own. Simple, by asking yourself the question while your eyes are closed. So now you have an answer of what you can do this week. Let's say for me, for less stress and more time in my life, getting organized and making a list of my to-dos would definitely make a difference for me this week. But by when? When will you have that finished? So, you know what, a lot of people tend to say, you know, this isn't a good week for me, my family, we're going on vacation, my family's doing this, I've got doctor's appointments, I've got school. You will always have those things. So I encourage you to pick a time this week if you're serious about changing and moving forward in your life. So I'm going to say that I want to do this on Tuesday. So I'm going to make a list by Tuesday. Okay, so that gives me maybe 3 days at the most is what I would encourage you to do. Okay? So look, you've already got a plan. Isn't that great and how simple it is? Now, the next step, though, is holding yourself accountable to that date. You know you. Should you put it on a calendar? Should you call a friend and ask them to hold you accountable, set an alarm on your cell phone? What do you need to do to make sure that happens? If you find that it's a struggle and you're not getting the results that you want, please consider giving me a call. My job and passion is as a life coach, also as a certified hypnotherapist and a Reiki practitioner. All of those things can help you reach your goals, and it is something that I love to do. So please give me a call, practice this over and over again, and also you always have the choice of emailing me if you'd like further instructions or have questions. But I thank you so much for giving this a try today. Thank you.